Hi everyone, welcome to part 2. So just like the last video, we're going to do everything in one go. I did give the avatars a little attention behind the scenes, but we're just going to look at the main avatar from the last video only for a minute. I wanted to go over something that I kind of felt like I didn't really cover enough, which to be fair, I did talk about it, but exceptions in or exclusions in ML Bone Dynamics is pretty important if your avatar has additions that you added in, like, say, Unity. So, like, say these guys, I just put them all on in Unity after the fact. So we'll grab all of the planes, there's 5 of them, and we'll exclude all of them from being messed with. And there we go. Should be all that you need to do. And then same deal for this ear. I don't think there's too much on that ear, but so for this one we have 1, 2, 3, just 3. This ear? Yeah, this ear. 2, 3. We'll take plane, we'll take quest badge, and then we'll take plane. And that should be good. None of these guys should wiggle like funky anymore. I just thought I should bring that up because it's fixed. It's not like a big problem or anything. I just thought I'd redo it and show you guys. But yeah, exceptions are really nice. Now those aren't going to wiggle. But that's going to be it for the main model. Originally, the last video, we were supposed to also cover 2 other avatars, but working on this one and showing everything step by step took too long. So we're going to move on to other avatars. We have 3. We have Mei, this one. We have, what is this one, Yuna? And then we have a standard bot. But yeah, if you hear any weird noises in the background, Goobertin is in the back. I've tried shooting this video a lot. There have been a lot of interruptions. But I think we're going to work with this one first because honestly, this is going to be the easiest. So I already have the avatar descriptor in here. I have basic playable layers set up, but there's no blinking, no fixation, there's no visemes, so there's nothing to really mess with there. And we also don't have any functioning emotes. Technically, there are weapons on this avatar, but I don't know how they're set up, I'm gonna be honest, and I looked and I couldn't figure it out. I think they're set up to blend shapes. But for this avatar, it's pretty simple. Credit goes to Alucard for ripping the avatar from Helldivers 2 and then also making it functional. So let's set it up. Come in. There we go. Eyes are good. This is the left hand. Goobertin really wants out of the room, but we're cleaning the house, so he cannot leave the room right now. So let's rotate this minus 80 or 90. Let's do minus 90. 80 is not right. There we go. And then seat anchor, we're gonna put right there. And then, hi baby. We'll put the laser on the primary finger, which looks like this guy. That is so small, I can't see it. And then we'll make it minus 90. Goober tried escaping. Let's change the anchor a little bit. That's better. So I think these might have funky wrists when I do end up uploading them, but that's more or less all that needs to be done. This avatar is so simple, there's really not much else to be done. when it comes to the shaders, it's all just Poyomi. I've locked all of it already, so when this is uploaded, it'll just work. While saying that though, if I do encounter any issues, I'll obviously fix them, but we're not going to go through the upload process. I will make it a public avatar so we can use it, but yeah, I just thought I'd show it because this is, if you just want a really simple avatar into Massive Loop, it takes like a minute or two of effort. It only starts taking a long time when you start adding things like toggles and, you know, gestures and animations. When you start doing more advanced creation, then we're going to start spending a couple hours on an avatar. But for something that's just simple like this, we basically already have everything done. So I'll upload it later, and it'll be made public. And again, credit to Alucard. They did a good job. I like the avatar. It's pretty cool. Hopefully we can get some other ones, like, you know, the bugs, the Terminids, maybe some Helldivers. But I thought that'd be really cool and really fun, especially since, you know, Massive Loop has a pretty big focus on bots. So we'll go on to Yuna, I think next, because Yuna's going to be simple. Mei was rough. I spent like 2 or 3 days trying to get the Mei avatar to... That avatar was painful to work with. So Yuna should be simple. I put the descriptor on already, but I haven't done anything. A good rule of thumb that I always suggest, I'm going to open up a second window. Now, when it comes to something like an avatar descriptor, there's really only a few things that you really need to keep in mind. Everything's pretty straightforward. You can just go down the list. But playable layers, I'll sometimes get a little mixed up. So like locomotion is always going to be the first one, no matter what. So let's assign locomotion, ML default locomotion. Second layer is hand controller. And then third layer is emote controller. I am definitely cheating and looking at my other avatar. But for Blink, I think this one's set up through blend shapes. I don't think it's set up through bones. I think. We're gonna just assume. Yeah. It does have Blink blend shapes. It's using some janky blend shapes. I'm not seeing just a blink though, unless I'm blind. I mean, side blink is fine. Blink happy, blink, there it is. And then fixation is probably gonna be bones, so let's do left eye. Doesn't look special in the sense of like too much stuff. Wait, no, it is. So let's check real quick. Spine, chest, neck, head, eye left, elf. Oh, that's elf, not eye. Eye left, eye right. Okay, so the eyes are set right. It's a good song. So mouth properties, normally most avatars like this are going to generally be Viseme. Some of them will have jawbones, but normally it's Viseme blend shapes. In this case it'd be body. Yeah, this one has Sill and all that. Since this one was made for VRC a long time ago, we're just going to use the exact same expressions. They work the same. At least in my experience, they do. Goober really wants out. He's asking, but I don't mind him being in here. You know, he's a good boy most of the time. It's just like whenever his other people aren't around, he's like, wait a minute. And he can get a little loud. IH, where's IH? OU. And then the emote menu needs to be just straight up emotes menu. There we go. So I guess next let's just do this real quick. That looks weird. There we go. Left hand. Oh, I don't like the hands on this. Wish it was an A pose. Let's do -90, and then I think we need like a 40-degree offset. Yeah, 40-degree was perfect. Oh my god. Nice. So seat anchor is simple, just put it right there. And then the lasers are always pretty straightforward. You just put them on the tip of your index finger. Nobody. No goobers. Why is it? Come on. There we go. Unity can be a funky thing. Doesn't have to be perfect, but let's do -90, I think. Oh, that's funky. I'm glad I checked that. And then I think it was 30. We'll do 40. Goober, you're not getting let out, puppy. You gotta stay in here while they clean the floor. Lysol is probably not good for dogs. Eyes set good. Let's check Spotify. Spotify sounds good. So what we're gonna do with this model, you'll notice there's a few things here. Beanie, we're just throwing away immediately. I don't understand why this is here. So we're not bothering with the beanie. The cat ears are kind of cute. I think we'll probably add that as a toggle. What else? Cat tail is funky. It's a little too funky for me, so we're probably not going to include the tail. Goober, no more crying, buddy. And then, what else? We have elf ears. I'm going to have this disabled by default, but I'll keep it as a toggle, so we'll do that in a minute. Glasses, I think I'm going to keep on default, but I think we'll put it on a toggle. This one, what is this one? Oh, that's the... Honestly, we're probably going to end up putting it on a toggle, especially since, yeah, we'll put that on a toggle too. So for now, we'll set this to off. Neck chain, I'll put it as a toggle too, why not? Overalls, we're going to keep those on, so we won't let that be a toggle. And then stocking, I think we'll do a toggle as well. But this is safe for work, technically, so I'll take it off for a minute. But the avatar itself isn't necessarily not safe for work, but I also don't want to upload avatars that are kind of that naked, because it's kind of almost naked. So that's just a personal preference. Obviously, you can go grab Uni yourself from Gumroad or I think Booth, but we're going to keep those on. I know I said I wanted this to be a one take, but I've tried making this video so many times at this point. We're just going to continue with a slight cut. It's okay. Goober's let out and still whining for some reason, but dogs are dogs. I love them to death, but barking and whining does get annoying, and it ruins so many of my videos, even with a noise filter or noise gate. So next, let's head over to emote menu. Let's open that up. So we're gonna end up having a couple of toggles, but not too many. Is bandana toggleable? No. So we're not gonna bother with the cat tail. Can I just, yeah, let's get rid of those. What was this? That's the ponytail. We're gonna keep the ponytail, even though the shading's a little weird. I'm probably gonna end up doing that more often, just saying fuck it, cut it, and just continue if I do these kind of styles of videos more. Because trying to make a video of just, you know, basic avatar creation and having to redo it like 3 or 4 times because of noise is a lot. But let's get stuff set up. So the emote menu is going to be the next thing. We're going to mess with stockings, neck chain, that, glasses, elf ears, cat ears. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's just make one toggle menu. We're not going to do anything fancy. Or one input submenu. We're just going to call it toggles. Yeah, we'll just call it toggles. And we'll put a dancing man. So, how many did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we're going to change everything to bools. We're going to check all of the boxes like last time. Just save ourselves some sanity. Bool, there we go. So let's head over to the animator. Let's go to parameters. We're only going to work in bools. Let's do cat ears. Do underscore. No, let's do it all one word. Cat underscore ears. And then we're going to do ourselves another bool. And we're going to do elf. No capitalization, elf ears. Then we're going to do glasses next. We're going to call this one ponytail, I think. Because it is a ponytail. The next one is going to be neck chain. So we'll just call it, yes, neck chain. That works. I'm just going to call it chain, but why would I change it? And then stockings, because we're not letting people do anything with the overalls. All right, parameters are good. Moving on to the layers. We're gonna do one for each. So with the parameters in mind, let's take ourselves a screenshot. I always recommend taking a screenshot just so you can pull it up on the side like this and you have an easy and clear reference. Let's put this up for a minute. All right. So first thing, let's change layer settings, put weight to 1. If you don't do that, you're gonna get an angry email from me. The first one will be, let's just do cat ears. So cat ears, and then we're gonna do elf ears, and then glasses, and then pony, tail, and then neck, chain. We can have the spaces here, that's fine. Neck chain, and then stocking. That's how you spell stocking, yes, stockings. That K, for some reason, it's so small to my eye, it looks funky. So I don't think we have anything pre-done in terms of animations. We're probably gonna have to do all of that ourselves, which is fine. I'm not entirely sure what that entails. Okay. I think we're gonna have to do all of the toggles. That's fine. I tried getting them to work earlier, but that's okay. We'll leave it be. So the first thing that we'll do, since that's the case, let's grab cat ear. Well, let's do this first. Let's click on Una. We're gonna call this one cat ears on. Then we're gonna add property. Cat ears. Game object is active, and then we're gonna set this little guy here. We're gonna click this over to here. Click that. Now your cat ears, those are not cat ears, those are elf ears. I've made a grave mistake. Let's resolve that. That's how easy it is to fix a simple animation toggle. I love that. So cat ears on, let's create a new clip. We're gonna call it cat ears off. Same deal. Cat ears by Cupcake. And then off and off, and voila, cat ears are off. So we're gonna do the same. Glasses on, add property, glasses. I forgot the elf ears. This is okay. Glasses on, toggled on, toggled on. Let's do the same thing again. Glasses off. Off and off. Done. So let's clear the gap real quick because elf ears is bothering me that I skipped that. So elf ears on, add property, elf ears, game object, let's activate it. It's a good song. I like this one. Elf ears off. Same deal with this guy. Elf ears, game object is active, and then off and off. So we've got 3 of the toggles set up now. Well, the animations for the toggles set up. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Ponytail on. The naming of the ponytail makes me feel like I'm having a stroke. Let's see. Ponytail. Tail off. This song is a vibe. Off, off, good. So the next one I think is the neck chain. So neck chain on, add property, neck chain, bop bop bop, on. Let's do it off this time. Neck chain, active, off. And then off. And then the next one is stockings. We're gonna just do on as the first, add property, stocking, active, yep. Create new clip, stockings off. And that's a lot of the effort done. So let's revert. Can we go back? Thank you. So that works. I think we have just about everything animation wise done. We'll get to that in a minute. I don't remember the exact process for overrides. Ah, that's it. Okay. That's fine. We don't need to mess with that right now. Huh? Oh, hi Luna. Hi babies. Hi Luna, have you come to say hello? Hi. Come here. Come here. Hi Luna. Go on, baby. Hi. Go. She can stay if she wants. It's okay. Dogs. Luda is now a participant of the video. So with all of that, I think we have everything good. Animated controller not required, that is true. So next, since we have all the toggles sorted out, we're gonna go on over to the Una and then emote menu. Not emote menu, but we needed to go here anyway, so this is beneficial. Let's do cat ears. We'll just do, I don't know, let's do blow kiss or celebration. We'll use celebration. So this one was cat underscore ears. It was a bool. This one is elf underscore ears. It's celebration again. Oh, whoops, I didn't need to do it there. I needed to do it there. There we go. Name glasses. Hi, puppy. And then glasses. And the next one is ponytail. And then ponytail. We'll add celebration, celebration. And then after ponytail is neck chain. Neck chain, no space, no capitalization, and then stockings. In the future, I can always add, you know, proper icons. But now that all of that's set up, I believe they're all titled properly. If not, of course, we'll find out. So next, let's click on her, grab the emote controller like I originally meant to. And then we're gonna grab, what is this one? This one's cat ears, so we're gonna take cat ears off as our first one. We'll move any state to here because it's ugly. Cat ears on. And then we're gonna right click, make transition, right click, make transition. I don't think I needed to change. No, that's good. Has exit time off. Let's turn this to 0. Conditions, this one is cat ears. The first one should be, since the cat ears are taking, are we putting the cat ear? No, we're not putting the cat ears on first. So since the cat ears aren't going to be always toggled on, we're going to want it set to true first. Yeah, true first. Unity breaks my brain trying to remember everything. Cat ears, false. True, false. Because it should be... Yeah, that's right. Dude, I've spent the past week doing this. Why am I like this? So elf ears, we're gonna have that toggled off by default too. And since it's gonna be toggled off by default, we're gonna do the same exact thing. Elf ears off as the first. And then let's set this up. 0. Lunas. 0. Conditions, elf ears, true. Elf ears, false. That was for elf ears, right? Yep, the toggle works. The toggle works. Glasses are going to be a little bit different. We're going to put that on by default. So glasses are going to take precedent, and then glasses on will take precedent, and then glasses off will be secondary. So then we'll change the exit time, the transition duration, conditions, glasses, and then true, and then false. Same deal with this guy. There we go. And that should be good. Everything looks good. Oh yeah. I'm glad I noticed the color differential. If you haven't already set your weights, if your weight isn't set to 1, it won't do anything. So since we want glasses to be on by default, it should be on by default now. Ponytail, we'll have that off by default, I think. We're not going to clean this one up. We'll just make a simple transition state and then exit time 0. conditions, ponytail, true, conditions, ponytail, false, 0. I mean, click that and then 0, and then neck chain is up next. Neck chain is on by default, and I'm okay with that. Or at least that's how it is presented, so we'll keep it on by default. I think it looks alright. We'll turn that off. Transition set to 0, please. And then this one is neck chain, so true. Hi, Luna. Neck chain, false. Hi, babies. I know you can't tell on the camera, but that is working. Stockings. We're gonna have stocking on by default. Or at least toggled by default, I mean. We're gonna have stockings to true. Then we're gonna have stockings to false. And then that. Alright, we're good there. Good. I think we're set up. We look good. Okay. Let's see if we can save it. Nice. Let's log ourselves in because for some reason it logs us out randomly. Not sure why. Let's build. Can I do this? Bandana. Have we discovered something? We have. Let's try that again. What? Oh. I wonder what was here. Well, those are obviously titties. We're not gonna mess with the dynamic bones, the ML bone dynamics on any of that stuff. I don't feel like trying to set up dynamic bones for a lot of this, especially with how this model is presented for having it set up. It's so funky, dude. So we'll definitely set up dynamic bones for this avatar in the future, but to be entirely fair, we're not going to go through the whole thing this time around for this particular avatar, mainly because it's don't get me wrong, it's a nice avatar. I like it. I think it's a cute avatar, but this thing would be kind of a pain in my ass to make even slightly functional in the sense of having like nice realistic hair. It's totally doable, like don't get me wrong. That can be done off camera when we have like a lot more time. So let's see. Are you fucking serious? Where are the bangs? They have a script for the... This is after me cleaning everything up multiple times and there's still more scripts. Why would anyone have a dynamic bone script on each individual? Like, it's so insane to me. That'd be so hard to set up. Like, look, we found more. Now there's an ear. What? Where is it? Ear 11? This is so wild. How many more are there? This is insanity. There's fucking dynamic bone scripts in the motherfucker's head. Why are there so many? Please. I cleared like 20 of them before I started recording. Oh my god. No offense to the creator or anything. I'm just surprised. I've never seen this many dynamic bones for just one set of hair. There's a lot. This is a lot. I'm kind of starting to run out of like mental capacity. That's insane. Oh my god, there's more. Are all of these just gonna have a fucking script? Why? What? So generally when someone does something like this, it's because they want like a very specific or like semi-realistic hairstyle, or hair that interacts with ML Bone Dynamics or Dynamic Bones. But this is insane. This is like overkill times 50. I've never seen so many Dynamic Bone scripts. That's what all of these errors are. That is so wild. My god. This is... Have we uncovered like an ancient horror? A wonder of lost times? I thought this was going to be the easy avatar, and I'd already basically finished this creation process before. I just didn't check the hair roots because we didn't go through the upload process. But this is insane. Oh my god. I can't imagine how long this took the original creator to set up. That's some dedication. Like, I know it probably sounds like I'm criticizing this, which I kind of am, but this is really cool. The fact that somebody sat there and set up this many scripts is awesome. The one really good thing about ML Bone Dynamics, you don't have to do this. You can assign the majority of them under 1 or 2 scripts, which is really nice. You don't have this crazy clutter that we're going through right now, and it's so much faster, so much simpler. All right. I want to say that's gonna be it. Okay. Is there anything else, Mr. Unity Man? Oh my god, there's more. What is up? Up is more hair. We already cleared several of these. What else? Original prefab. Perfect. Thank you. So now, control panel. Wrong one. Voila. I know the avatar related videos are fairly like... Bye-bye. Luna has been kidnapped. I know the avatar creation videos are fairly like sporadic, but the thing that most creators won't show you if they're ever doing a tutorial or anything is just how complicated it really is. Like when I was showcasing some of the earlier videos or doing some of the earlier videos, like those ones took forever. It took so long to try to get just right, to make sure that, you know, there's no hiccups in the process. And I really like this style of commentary and video too, because you get to see all the mistakes, you get to see the little fixes and the little quirks of how things are done. Sure, videos might be long as hell, but ultimately you end up getting the entire process of, you know, from A to Z, including extra information. Now, we're not going to check out the avatar immediately, we'll go to the next one, but the fact that that just works is nice. Thanks to Brandon for showing me that I can just do that, by the way, and create a new package like that. That was a really big problem that I was having with both this avatar and the other one. Hi, what's up? What? Yeah, I am. Sure. Thanks. Asking if I was hungry. So with that, Let's just double check real quick. Serialization depth limit. That's fine. I wanted to go back to here real quick because I realized something. I might have a teaching moment. Let's see if I do. What? Wait. Wait a minute. There's the leg. Oh. Yeah, never mind. I'll deal with that later. I didn't check this model beforehand, unlike the other ones. The other ones have been through a couple of attempts at this. I didn't realize that he has jiggly knees. I don't know why he has dynamic bone scripts on his knees. I can fix it. I won't be a pussy. Let's just do it. If I'm already gonna have a long video, we might as well just go full send. So I don't know why those scripts are there. They were probably important, but we're not gonna replace them and we're just gonna hope. We'll replace them down the line. Now that should be good. Right toe. Oh, I did the other foot, not both of them. Be kind of cool if they were synced together. It's kind of pointless to have them parented together like that, to be fair, especially with ML Bone Dynamics having greater functionality. Okay. What the fuck? The arms have jiggle too. Why? Do all of them have jiggle? This is the arm weapon, by the way. I couldn't figure out exactly how it worked, which is why I wasn't going to include it, and still am not going to include it. God, that rotation constraint. Yes. Oh, that probably works so nice. So left elbow's good. Let's go to shoulder. Okay, those are good. So from here, let's go to right shoulder. Go to jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle. Holy fuck. Game object ground collider. Fair. Honestly, I can't even get mad at that. Original prefab. Select. Build and upload. Alright, she's good. He is almost done. Let's head on over to the most painful fucking thing. This avatar is nice. I think it's a nice avatar. It was causing me a lot of problems. Now, this one probably got the most attention in terms of actual debugging. I spent so this one and the last one, I tried filming 2 separate times, that being the full video. And this one got the most work, by far. May had, by far the most script issues. What? Oh, thanks, baby. I love you. Oh no, I look kind of funky wearing this. But you see what I mean when I say distractions or interruptions. On average, I probably try to film an individual video. Like, if it's a one shot, I'll probably do 3 or 4 takes. And that's normally over the span of like a couple of days, if not longer. And that's just for filming. If it's a really structured video, like most of my videos have upwards of like a week and a half, if not sometimes a week of production. So a lot of my time is, a lot of the videos are interrupted by dogs or people. But that's kind of why for this one, I'm just like, hey, I've already tried to remake it a few times, and there's no real point to doing it, especially if it's more of just a casual tutorial, and this video in particular is supposed to just be an addition, so why not, right? Take it kind of more chill. Now, that's not to say that the other video that's going to be coming out in tandem with this one isn't going to be more serious and more production orientated, which it is. It's way more production into it. It's not, you know, just multiple attempts at a one take or a two take. There was definitely a lot of effort put into it, and I think it's going to turn out really good. Granted, it's not as high effort as some of the other ones that I've done in the past. I kind of wanted to do a middle ground between all of them. It's still over a week of effort, but there's not going to be an insane amount of editing in it, and there's not going to be like anything that's mind-blowing. I think Blink is probably not blend shape, it's going to be bone. Shit. We're just going to go with the basic eyes and hope for the best. I don't remember what I picked last time, but we're just going to go left eye, right eye. And we do have ourselves some transforms, which we'll get to. Let's get the emotes menu in here. Left eyelid under blink properties is not assigned. What? What? What the fuck? I'm kind of confused. But I guess it works now. Fixation should be bone trans. I have a feeling that this is a blend shape, and it should be a blend shape. I'm kind of not sure now, actually. So for this one, the reason I'm kind of iffy about it is because of how the model is designed. I think we're going to have to use body. I think that's... Yeah, okay, body was a good guess. Let's see, do we have ourselves a blink? We do. Good. So for this one, this is where the eyes come in. So we're just going to take left eye. We're going to take right eye, and then that should be just fine. Now, I'm pretty sure this one's... Am I seeing that? Am I the only one who sees that? I'm going to assume that's a texture problem, and we'll look into that. I think body is also going to be... Yeah. Let's get PP, and then let's get FF. Where's FF? There's FF. TH. BD. KK. CH. I need to find my glasses. This is like for ants, I swear. NN. RR. AA, E, IH, OH, and I know I'm not explaining what all of these are, but so like whenever you make a sound or like you enunciate something like say a P or an R, or like this is essentially simulating that, but for your mouth in VR. But yeah, it's pretty simple. I think that's fine. That looks good. All of that is good. So for this avatar, I forgot that that's still there. We're not removing that, but there's nothing under it. So for this avatar, we do have a few things though. We have bun feet, we have gloves, leg warmer, ripped shirt. We're not going to worry about pasties because they're not actually there. A couple different kinds of hair, but we're just going to leave all of the hair as is. And we will mess with dynamic bones on this one. this avatar is not as crazy or overly complicated in terms of bone or structuring, so it's way more viable to showcase. An avatar that's like really specialized or is like extremely developed are generally not great for showcasing or tutorials unless you're really willing to spend like hours just on that. So we do also have a tail. We're probably not going to keep it. Put it on a toggle. First though, let's get the basics set up in terms of... Ooh, is this avatar smaller than I remember? This avatar is kind of smaller than I remember. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'd like it to be as good as possible. Let's make it -90, and then for this one, I think it's a 40. Yeah, a lot of the rotations on these are going to be pretty similar. Depends on the creators, obviously, and when they were made, but for the most part, a lot of the rotation values are going to be similar on these kinds of avatars. Now, since this guy, yeah, that works. And then -90, and then this one is another 40, not -40. That would be bad. Good. She's pretty much set up in terms of placement. We have locomotion, hand controller, emote controller, Viseme, blend shape, emote. So let's go to the emote menu real quick and let's just deal with that. So, we're gonna do another one. We're just gonna call this one toggles. I don't think we have too many that we need to pop in there. So we'll just call it toggles. We'll give it chicken. Then we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's check some stuff real quick. Yeah, that's about what I expected. So that'll need to be a toggle. That'll have to be a toggle. That'll have to be a toggle. That stays. That doesn't actually exist. This is a toggle. Ooh, why is it like that though? I'm a little unsure about why that's like that. We're gonna take ripped and say no. Then we're also gonna take shirt. Shirt's nice, so we'll have that as a toggle. What is the deal with the hair here? Oh, there's two different sets of hair on top of each other. Ah, funky. Okay. I'm so confused. Oh, that's how the toggle goes. Okay. So you have that on by default, and then if you want... That's tripping me out. That's funky. It doesn't look bad. I think we might actually take that off and not use it. This avatar looks better. It looks way better without it. That works out. We save on some toggle space. So we'll leave the hair. So that means we're gonna have to mess with... Let's go into here, toggles. Bun feet, gloves, leg warmer, shirt, socks. Well, I think we might need 2 actually. Let's just assign 8 and we'll go down the list. So bunny feet, and then we'll make it a chicken. I'm gonna call it bunny. feet. It's going to be a bool, check it. And then the next one is going to be gloves. Icon will also be a chicken for now. I'll obviously, update these down the line. And then we'll just make it gloves, and then bool, and then value check that. And then leg warmer. Let's just make sure real quick that leg warmer is actually right. Leg warmer is kind of nice. It looks good. We'll keep leg warmer. So we'll just call it leg. Yeah, we'll give it the full name. Why not? Leg warmer. We'll check it. Next one is shirt. Let's give it chicken. Parameter type shirt. Bool, check it. Now we do have the ability to remove this, but I really don't want to. I think we'll probably, I don't know. We'll make it a toggle. I don't know. I can always change it if it's like kind of funky, Parameter name shouldn't have capitalization. That would have been a problem. I'm glad I checked that. Let's get the S here fixed. And that was for shirt. So we'll do shorts next. Why not? I wasn't going to, but I can change it back. The other model I'm a little more like, nah, it's not really for it, But this one's kind of more like, it's already fairly revealing. Socks, bool, value. What was strand? Strand is hair. We're gonna leave this strand of hair alone. That does remind me. Let's do this real quick. Oh my god. Where is it? Oh. I don't know where it's at. We're just gonna leave it be, actually. Since the additional hair was removed, I'm kind of less inclined to put dynamic bones on it right now. I wanted to, but now I'm looking at it a little bit more. I think I'll need to go in and actually spend a couple of hours pathing out everything and like individually changing stiffness and so on for certain sections, because this is really nice hair, even though it looks relatively standard. I think it looks pretty solid. So we're probably going to skip dynamic bones for now, mainly because I kind of want to do that one a little bit right. Now, we thought about doing the those, but we're not going to. Just not gonna do that. So socks. Let's leave that be. We'll leave strand be. Let's do sweater next. And then after sweater is tail. All right, so we've got that all sorted out. I'm gonna regret everything. I don't know why. I can just tell. I know this is gonna be hell and I don't know why. So let's do bun feet on. Toggle it on, and then bun feet off. Let's get bun feet off and then off. Create new clip. The next should be gloves on, if I remember the order correct. gloves. Let's turn these guys on. Damn, those are big gloves. Gloves off. Up. Those guys are definitely off, but we might as well check. And then next is leg warmer. Ah, fuck, I didn't put on or off. This one we'll just do off. And then leg warmer on. I think my hands were a little faster than my brain. So after leg warmer, we go to shirt on. Shirt off. Shorts off. Whoops. Shorts on. Good, good. And then from shorts, I think we had socks next. Yeah, socks. So from socks, it was sweater on. I'm vibing with these socks. So sweater on is on. So sweater off. I'm gonna see some magic in a second. When you turn this off, it gets so funky. I love when creators do that to save space. It's a love-hate relationship. Tail off. It looks so funky. I really don't like the tail on this avatar, I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't fit the aesthetic or the vibe too much in my opinion, but I can't really complain. I can always turn it off. I almost permanently turned it off. Alright. I'm gonna just turn it off. So we're good there. Next, let's head over to the painstaking process of this. I already forgot the naming scheme that we set up in... Oh yeah, let's do this too. We don't need a controller. Let's just yoink that out. Leg underscore warmer. Okay. Let's do it from the top. Bunny feet. Bunny underscore feet. Now I know I'm not explaining things as we go. Let me just double check. I don't know why, but I couldn't process in my brain if I did that right. But I've already explained what all of these do, so there's no real reason to go over it again. But you can think of like parameters as the bridge between being able to actually toggle something and not toggle something. It's like what connects the layers to the buttons, I guess is how I would put it. But leg warmer, and then shirt, and then shorts, socks, sweater, tail, and then as always, let's take ourselves a little snip. And then we have ourselves some stuff to do. First one is bunny feet. And then the next one is gloves. I'm gonna capitalize it because I don't know. Just feeling like capitalization, I guess. Shirt, shorts, socks, sweater, tail. And then let's make sure the weights are all set to 1 or else they will not work. I still can't believe one of the first like major issues I encountered when I was trying to first learn how to do the animations was I forgot to turn weights to 1 and it pissed me off for like 4 days. I was so stuck. So buddy feet should be defaulted to off. We're just going to make simple transitions, nothing pretty, has exit time off, fixed duration 0. And then condition for this one, bunny feet true since it's off, bunny feet false, 0, 0. Let's head over to gloves, let's not add a behavior. Gloves are off by default, so we'll set them up like this. 0, 0, fixed duration, has exit time off. There we go. Gloves set to true, gloves set to false. 0, 0. Okay, that's off. That's on. It only confused me mildly. Leg warmer true, leg warmer false. And then shirt is not the default one, so we'll have shirt set to off by default. I had to think about that for a minute. I'm sitting here like, wait, was it the shirt or was it the sweater? And it's definitely not the shirt. So if I would have had that as the main, it would have just spawned it as on top of the other clothing. So shorts need to be on by default. That's like, yeah, it's kind of just, yeah, it's a yeah moment. Shorts, true, shorts, false. And then let's get on to the socks. Are socks on by default? Yeah, they are. I had to double check. I'm glad I did. So let's make sure these guys are good. Socks set to true, socks set to false. Sweater is going to have to be on by default, so let's make the transition states. I didn't need to do that, I'm just stupid. Sweater, true, sweater, false. Imagine if I have this backwards and I'm gonna be so sad, because I totally could. That's like such a thing that would happen to me. And then tail, I'm gonna keep the tail as a toggle, even though I'm not a big fan of it. Maybe someone is, who knows. It doesn't look bad or anything, it just feels like the model itself looks better with it off. This is my opinion though. It's still a nice avatar. So now that that's set, I'm gonna cry and hope. Save. Let's log in. Build. Ah, shit. All right. Successfully uploaded Le Robot. She is uploading. Let's launch. Third time's the charm, and third time was the charm. We had way less interruptions, way less barking, way less issues. I'm happy with this. Let's get launched and loaded and check out some avatars. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Oh no. Avatars. My avatars. Automation Trooper. Let's see it. I'm so worried. Oh, the walk. It works. Holy shit. Looks so funky. Oh my god. I'll give the shaders some attention and see if I can make it a little more even. That's funny. It is so interesting looking. Let's check out Yuna next. Holy shit, she is white. Nice. I wonder what that effect is. That's kind of funky. Oh. Mirror does, the wall doesn't like that. Glasses toggle works, ponytail. Ooh, the ponytail's working right. The elf ears didn't have Poyomi locked. We'll fix that. But yeah, that's awesome. Another avatar. And then... Am I missing? What did you upload under? Oh, it didn't upload at all. So if you ever do have purple artifacting or purple errors, that's generally from your shader not being locked in with Poyomi. It makes it pretty easy to spot. So while it's uploading, this is nice. I'm happy we got another set of avatars in. I'll do some cleanup after the fact and make the ML Bone Dynamics actually work. Part of the issue that I had with the other filming sessions was trying to get ML Bone Dynamics to work in a timely manner while having such complicated hair. That was rough. So no matter what, this one's going to be about an hour and a half. I think the other ones are like, in total would be over 2. So we'll take this. But that's kind of what happens when you're working on a lot of stuff, a lot of avatars. I'm excited for May. I want to spend a little bit of time on this avatar and actually get it not up to spec necessarily. It doesn't have to be like some insane avatar, but I really do like the design of the avatar. The hair looks nice, the toggles are decent. It's not overly complicated or like overly sexualized, even though it kind of a little bit is. But I'll add the bones and so on. But yeah. Brandon's online. I see Brandon. So all the avatars that I showed off, except for my main one, will be made public for people to use. Obviously, proper credit will be added to all of the avatars. But yeah. Since the process for uploading and creating avatars is fairly simple, or I have it fairly down, I've been trying to get more avatars uploaded. One of the issues that I've been encountering is rights. The actual usage rights for a lot of avatars are generally really restrictive. So I didn't check the rights on like 3 or 4 of them that I'd already finished, and I couldn't upload them, and I'm just sitting here like, you know, why is May taking a second? Come on, I want to show the people. I think May's upload glitched out. Well, while May does its thing, let's go check on May. I can't see the tabs. What was it that didn't end up working out? It doesn't say any errors. It's uploaded. Oh no, I've become blue. To be fair, I might be trying to request it and my menu just hasn't updated yet. That's not what I clicked on, but I'll take it. Hi, Blaze from the future here. For some reason, I can't get the May avatar to work right now, and I've spent too long trying to figure out why it's not uploading. I think it's just a simple server-side issue, and I need to wait for everything to catch up. But it's only this avatar. None of the other ones had that issue, and I just uploaded another one as a test, and no problem. So it's probably just a fluke, but you're not going to get footage of that one in game. But like I said earlier, we're going to work on these models more, and I'll update the dynamic bones, make them a little bit more usable, update the toggles, fix textures and shading. But I wanted to make the part 2, and I wanted to show you guys at least as much of the process as I could. But like with the first avatar, the first video on this subject was like an hour and a half on just one avatar. We're going to be at like an hour and a half on 3, so I'll take it. But this video took a while to make, and I'm probably done doing this format of videos. I don't like the one and dones. I like scripted and editing, and I like that way more. So like I've already said, the next video is the next sponsored video. That one's way more, it's better. I'm way happier with that one in comparison to both part 1 and 2 of creation. But these videos are good. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. They're just long, and I get that not everybody wants long videos. That's just the unfortunate reality of, you know, creating avatars in Unity. The process itself is relatively repetitive, and you have to do a lot of the same thing over and over again, or a lot of things connect to each other that you have to keep in mind. It's a lot, but hopefully anybody watching, you know, was able to glean something off of it, whether it's, you know, just actually learning how to do the process themselves, or maybe something they didn't know. But I appreciate everybody watching and tuning in. This video is supposed to come out before the first, but if it doesn't come out before the first, it'll be out the same day as the next sponsored video, but it'll be out before that video. So thanks everybody again, and if you want to enjoy the models, they're in Massive Loop right now. I know we didn't get to show off May. I'm not sure what the issue is. It looks like it's just maybe something went wrong during the upload. I'll sort it out, but we'll get to it. And if you made it this far, go check out the next video. It's so nice, dude. I'm like actually really happy with it. It's gonna be kind of a hybrid, but go check it out, and go check out Massive Loop. I'm having a good time making these avatars, converting them, and it's been really fun trying to figure out why the fuck shit doesn't work and how to improve. But bye-bye.